Let's go to Rick in Rockland. Rick?
Hey there, Rick.
What's up, Rick?
Just a little known fact about the Colts. Every time they've been that far ahead and they've gotten the bye week and they have sat their players, they have never won the Super Bowl. They've never even gotten to the Super Bowl. The last time that they won the Super Bowl, they were a wild card team and had to keep their players fresh and play every game because every game mattered.
Yeah. There's something to be said for momentum, but I also think if you got guys they may have had some guys who were kind of banged up that they didn't talk about, who they sat. Maybe Manning had an injury that he didn't talk about, or somebody else did, and they're like, fuck it.
No way.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Why would that be a possibility? You're right. Yeah, you're right, 100%. No way. That was crazy of me to say that. That maybe towards the end of the year, players banged up. What a crazy speculation.
I'm stuck in a truck all day without FM on Sundays. Believe me, I had to listen to Fat
No, you're right, dude. I don't know why I would think that maybe an athlete had some sort of an injury after game 14. Yeah, you're right. That was crazy of me.
Yeah, not counting all the hard practices they do.
You would have think I just said maybe Manning was wearing a dildo hat. The way he reacted.
Then no way it would be. Hey, man, people are passionate about their sports talk, Jimmy.
But if he would have said, nah, I don't think that's it, that's an appropriate response, sir.
To me, the manager said earlier that he was not interested in a 16-0 season. He even went against the coach. And if you see the post-game interview from that game, man, the look on Manning's face was a look of disgust. And he took the high road, and he said, well, I have to do it. I don't run the team. I don't run the team. The fans and that whole entire team wanted to go 16-0 so they could stick it to the fucking Patriots.
Yeah. I'm telling
I'm
you,
not saying
man,
it's
it was
wrong.
a horrible move.
Definitely.
And it does hurt them in the end. Fuck them.
But maybe, here's the thing. How do you know in the first half of that game somebody didn't pull something or feel a little banged up and they're like, fuck it, this is ridiculous?
Plus, there's plays you could be calling with Peyton in there that's a little safer, too, so you kind of hedge your bet as far as injuries go. I'm telling you, it was a horrible
Maybe he had
move.
Maybe he had a tranny over the night before and he was a little tired.
I feel bad for the Colts because now they just go down as having a pretty good year and they do not win the Super Bowl. Sorry, Colts fans.
The Cowboys are 13-3. I think 13-3. Last year, and they got the dog shit kicked out of him in the playoffs. Nope. The regular season, to me, as far as how well did they do, is not nearly as important as to what happens in the playoffs. And this guy, I'm like, yeah, maybe Manning had an injury. You fucking lunatic! How do you know? Bullshit! That's 100% impossible.
Punching out, boys. Thank you.
Bye.